Hi guys, and welcome to Escape Wheel Watchers. My name is Steve, and today we're looking at Martin Design Studios, and we're looking at their second watch, or, well, I mean, this is not their second watch, but their second watch in the last year, I'd say. So, where do you go after you release a banger of a watch like this? Yeah, you can already see, if you've watched this review, I'll leave a link for up here, his attention to detail, his coloring, his designs are incredible. I've absolutely been loving this watch. So when he reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to see his second watch, I said, heck yeah. And I have it in hand. I have a pre-production, prototype unit that there's going to be some changes to it, but I figured I would give you guys a first quick look at it and tell you what I initially think of it. So yeah, let's get into it. This is the Martin Design, or MD Watch Studios Connemara. I believe that's what it says, Connemara. So, like I said, this is a pre-production unit. This one's going to be changing just slightly from what you're seeing here. He's going to try and get silver balance wheels. He's going to increase the Connemara font there size. He's going to mess with the crown here because it's pretty hard to set the time or wind the movement when the strap is on it. So you got to take the strap off to really do that. He's going to shorten this down to, I believe it's at 49 lug to lug. I believe he's going to shoot for like 48 or 47. And then he's going to try and thin it out just a little bit. I don't think he can make it much thinner than this from what I'm seeing though. So, yeah, there's a couple little changes that he's already working on, but I figured I would give you a really nice early preview of this watch. It looks absolutely just kind of crazy. So I'll run down the specs for you. We have a 40 millimeter case, like I said, 47 or 48 lug to lug, 20 millimeter lug width, 12.6 millimeters thick. It's a 316L stainless steel case, a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, 50 meters of claimed water resistance, just a push-pull crown. And then the caliber inside is the Precision Time Systems, I believe, or PTS caliber S05B automatic movement. And you can see that it does have a double balance wheel there. Really kind of cool. This one is, I believe you said that the top one here is just kind of decorative. And then the bottom one is the one that actually powers the movement there. But you can see you have this kind of small dial over here with a running seconds hand there. Then the movement out back here looking really, really good actually. Lots of perlage on there, lots of Genève striping. It's a pretty cool looking movement, I gotta say. It's pretty quiet as well, so no issues with that. The case back here looks pretty nice. You can see it looks like it's going to be individually numbered. 5 atmospheres, MD Design, and then Connemara, the name there. Everything, even on this prototype, is nice and smooth. The finishing is good. They've got these little cutouts here for a tool to get in there if you ever need to. It's a screw down case back. The finishing on the watch in general looks to be very good, even in this pre-production stage. So you got horizontal brushing on the sides of the case here, and you can see because of this crown here, these lugs are longer than these lugs are. It's something that I didn't really notice until I put it on the side like this and kind of looked at it. So it's definitely noticeable in there. But yeah, it doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would. It would, I kind of expected once I saw that to not be able to unsee it, and that's not the case at all. So we do have our MD Studio branding there on the crown. It looks really good. He's going to change the crown on this too, possibly making it a little bit bigger and a little bit more grippy. He's going to change the crown guards to make them a little bit shallower. I think that's where he's going to be able to tuck in this lug a little bit. So yeah, really kind of a cool case shape, really nice finishing even on this prototype unit. Like I said, I will be doing a very, full, thorough, in-depth review once I get my final unit, but that won't be for a while. He insisted on sending me one, so I'm not going to refuse because this is a pretty cool looking watch. But yeah, you can see it's kind of got a concave style bezel there, so that's kind of cool to see. Fully polished. The dial though, it's kind of where it shines. You've got the MD logo there at the 12 o'clock. You've got your normal time setting or time telling dial here. You got some cool texture in the middle there, and then printed minute track or printed hour track around the outside. You can see the minute ticks there. They kind of go around, they stop here, and then they pick up. That's what that little section there is in the sub-second dial. That's kind of confused me for a second. I don't think it's the same radius as the one on this dial here, so Martin, if you're seeing this, that's maybe something that you can fix, but it doesn't look bad at all. The sub-seconds there, really nice small second hand there sweeping along. Yeah, it looks really good. The hands, they're blued. It's not just an open pinion there at the center. So the attention to detail, looking really, really good again from Martin. I didn't expect anything less. The dial texture on this one here looks excellent. It's kind of a tree-ish kind of texture. Again, it looks really good. He said the crystal on this watch does not have any air coating. I would love to see this watch with this air coating he's talking about, because already the crystal is very clear, and I believe it does have air coating. You got little screws there to hold it all together. I think it looks really, really cool though. It's a very striking design. The box and packaging is the same as before, so go check that out because it's really cool. You've got the Supernatural text on this one. This is from my Supernatural watch, but I believe, it's probably going to be the same type of purchasing system where you buy the head of the watch and you can choose from one of like 8 different straps. So this could possibly be one that you're choosing. And it's a nice strap. It's a little bit stiff, but that's just because I haven't worn it much. Really nice buckle as well too. So yeah, just something to consider when you're purchasing the watch. But yeah, I think the star of the show is definitely the dial. It looks really cool. The double balance wheels look awesome. Very interesting. It's pretty easy to tell the time on this watch too, so I do like that. But yeah, just a really cool, interesting concept watch from Martin Design. Yeah, I think he's kind of got a banger. So yeah, as far as the straps go, I've had no issues fitting other straps on. I'm going to go outside and kind of show you guys what this looks like out in natural lighting. But yeah, here we are on the included strap. This is the one that has been advertised with. I'm actually not a fan of this one. I don't think it goes with the design too well. It does have curved spring bars there, I guess, to make it a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of this strap. It's a little bit too stiff for me, and in my opinion, it doesn't really go with this watch. So let's see if we can make that look any better. Yeah, here we are. This is another MD Watch Studios strap. Hoping he includes these on the in the purchase, because these straps are a lot better, and I think the blue looks pretty cool on this one. What do you guys think? Yeah, maybe you want something a little bit more subtle, so here it is on a dark blue. This is the Mosaic FKM cut to size. I think that actually looks pretty cool. Matches with the handset a little bit better. Yeah, it looks good. And maybe you just want to go something classy, just a typical black leather strap. No contrast stitching, no nothing, very little texture. I think it looks good, nice and clean. Yeah, the watch in general looks really cool. I can't wait to see what colors he comes up with. I know he's got the black background with the white like we have today. He's got the black on black. He's got a blue on white, I believe. But I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of other colors on this watch. So yeah, I'm hoping he gets these balance wheels silver, because that would be kind of cool. They don't bother me that they're gold, but silver would just be a more cohesive look to the dial, in my opinion. But yeah, it's a really cool watch, I gotta say. It's very interesting. My wife was pretty impressed with it too. She wasn't sure how she felt about it, but she said it was pretty cool looking. Yeah, I mean, it's just again, another really interesting watch from Martin, and I can't wait to see what he comes out with next. So like I said earlier, subscribe to the channel if you are interested in seeing the full review for this once it finally comes out. This is one that I just kind of threw together real quick because he sent me this watch and I told him I'd get some footage of it. So yeah, really, really cool though. Very interesting. And I'll be leaving all the pertinent information and links down below, so go check that out. A very cool watch though. And I can't wait to see what it turns out to be. All right, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.